Heinz Field tunnel. They're set. We're set as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
T.J. Watt there.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
It's a gain of 6.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
The tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down. And
now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down. From midfield now, Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of... bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
carry.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down.
And a Bengal first down.
Now Burrow on first down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he gets it down to the 32. Not much there, only a yard. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This is the tight end, Njoku. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road.
At the 8-yard line.
From the 8, they've got it first and goal.
Let's go.
Now Burrow. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Here's Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw, Rudolph. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
3-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Rudolph.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. First target, first catch, and a first down. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around? Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout. But it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Joe Mixon.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. Flush to his right. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 22.
Again, it's Rudolph. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's enough. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. Here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. But they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for only a couple. McFarland running out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On the ground, it's McFarland. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
McFarland, the ball carrier. Logan Wilson on the tackle.
On second down, McFarland. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
McFarland, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 40. Three-yard line. And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. And they go play action now. Burrow, he'll buy some time right. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a dump off here complete. And a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 27. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd down.
Third and 2, now Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And he'll give it right back to Washington. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. And he's got him back within a field goal now at 16-13.
16.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Joe Mixon on the carry. The tackle made by Mike Hilton. A pickup of 2 yards. And
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Burrow on 1st down. Flushed out right. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. On the run, it's Mixon. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He dumps this off underneath to McFarland. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the 1st by a few yards. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
The 2-point conversion.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll throw right away. Escaping the pressure right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
22 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Made by Joe Hayden.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll get this complete to Erickson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout.
1st and goal.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Another try for Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Bengals 29, Steelers 19.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 19.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Will Parks. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. He's going to get this back to the 3-yard line. And no further. No gain that time. And that's 3rd and goal. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And he'll get scrimmage back at the 6. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football. But on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Nate Gehry.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted by the Bengals. Sets up first down and goal at the
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Bengals 36.
Okay.
Steelers 19.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
10 seconds.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Steelers take over.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and we'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put